444. That's how many runs India needed to win the World Test Championship, and we all know how that ended. But in this video, we are going to recreate it from the very first ball of the fourth innings. So we need another 444 runs, and of course this is day 4. We have about a day and a half, so 90 plus about 45, 135 overs to chase down 444. Can we do it? This is on the hardest difficulty. Harder than harder. This is a custom difficulty, so it is going to be just impossible to play. As you can see, 3 deliveries continuously. I'm not touching anything outside the off stump. So the chance of me winning this game is almost 0. But that's what makes this fun. Let's see how many overs it takes to score these runs, or let's see how many overs we survive. And there we go, a solid defense. 5 deliveries, still not yet off the mark. Even the wickets column is showing 0, so not a terrible start by any means. Let's leave that. I am going to leave everything outside the off stump, and even good length deliveries on the stump I am going to defend. Only full deliveries or short deliveries, those are the ones that are going to be punished. Full and solid, 7 deliveries, 0 runs. I still even haven't attempted to play a shot. Everything has been completely defensive. Shot and pulled away, and those will be our first runs. Of course, I am going to be waiting, absolutely waiting for that shot delivery. Because even when you get the edge, you get 4. It goes over the keeper for 4. So the short ball is just a absolute must when you're looking to attack. Cummins and Poland, they have bowled about 8 good deliveries and 1 or 2 have been average, but everything else has been on 5th stump. Good length, good line, good pace. I mean, Poland feels faster than Cummins for some reason, even though Cummins is bowling at 147. There we go, beaten by pace and bounce. Full and left it alone there. That will be the end of the second over. 2 runs and we are going back. That's the end of a session. We came out to bat 2 overs, did it successfully, and now that was lunch. So this is the second session. So we have 2 sessions here and 3 sessions on day 5. So we need to score about 100 runs in every session. So can't be too defensive, and of course I can't be too aggressive, because then I'll probably get all out for double digits. In swinging, good length delivery, that is going to be defended. It doesn't matter how many overs it's been. If it's the second over or the 100th over, I'm going to defend. That was on the pads, flicked away, and we'll get another run. Every run precious when you're chasing a mountain, absolute mountain. 444. That has literally, and I mean literally, never been chased in the history of Test cricket. And there we go, a half volley for the first time, driven beautifully, and that will be the first boundary. Not the most beautiful drive, but still 4 runs, that's what matters. That was a close leave. If suddenly he decides to bowl an in-swinger, I'll be trapped. Flicked away as well. Can I come back for 2? No, I cannot. We have to run. We have to run really hard, because boundaries are not going to come. Wickets are going to come very fast. So we need to score before we get out. And the only way to do that is just run, run, run. Full again. Punched, but no run. Not as well timed. Oh my god, what is Cummins doing? Look at that. I can't even see where the pitch is. That's how green it is. Short and wide. Of course, you can't do anything when it's wide. Even short deliveries, you have to leave them. Going for the uppercut is not going to work. Not at all going to work. Just look at how fast these deliveries are. I mean, short again on the pads. And even there, I was late, because these deliveries are like express trains. You close your eyes for 1 second and the ball is already in the keeper's hand. That's how you're gonna run. Wicket keepers in Cricket 22 are not fast, and we are gonna make full use of that. Shot again. There's the top edge. Quick. Super quick. And that's the reason I got the edge in the first place. And it almost went for 6. That's how much pace was on that ball. We need a strong 100-run partnership to start things off. 100 for no loss. And then the target automatically becomes 344. So flicked again on the leg side. No square leg, but not well timed. Because some deliveries are very quick and that was a slightly slower one. And we are suddenly starting to score at more than 4. I did not expect that. Full. That is a beautiful drive. Much better than the last 2. That will be 4 as well. So well timed that I barely had enough time to run a single. This time full swinging, full delivery, over pitched. That should have been a boundary, but the fielder who stuck to the ground stops it. Leave that. Close leave. But I have to leave that. If I go and try to defend it, I'll 100% edge it. With 3 slips, I cannot take any chances. Nothing on the offside unless it's that full. And even then, I'm not getting anything. Why am I bothering to even play those deliveries? Pulled away, nicely pulled as well, but it'll only be 2. I think because of how fast these guys are bowling, I'm just being a little late, and that's the reason I'm not getting boundaries on these balls. Shot, leave that. I mean, he's leaving short deliveries like that. I just hope he doesn't get some bat on it and it goes straight to slips. That will be like catching practice for the slip cotton. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope he ducks when I tell him to leave. Yeah, that's much better. Why is Cummins bowling short balls there? What's the plan? Bore me to nice drive. 2 full and just a punch down the ground, and that once again will not go to the boundary. Either this ground is huge or my timing is just awful. How many overs will it take? It will take, I think, at least 110 overs. Even if we score at 4.5, it will take 100 overs. So I think this... Oh my god, that was so fast. That was just so fast. What? It was only 145? What? I thought that was clearly above 150 because I couldn't even drive a half volley. Yeah, as I was saying, I think it'll take at least 110, 120 overs. So we need to bat for more than 100 overs from now. Driven again. And by the looks of it, I'm not going to score any boundaries. So it might take 200 overs. Who knows? I just have to keep running. They are just making me drive every single time. One or the other time it will catch the edge and I will go back. But you know what? I think I have to take the risk because we need to score. Because one ball will come that will get me out even while defending. So I think it's better to try and score and get out than try to defend and get out. Of course, I'm not going to be playing any lofted shots or anything. It's going to be aggressive but along the ground. Again, full, nicely driven. I don't even know if I should call that a drive because he's flicking balls to the cover boundary for 4. Look at that. Boop, off the bottom hand and flick for 4. And he's getting so much swing as well, as he showed. The sliders are at 100, the swing sliders. So the ball is going to be nipping around, seaming around, swinging, and everything that a leather ball can do. Of course, the pace is already there. So even the slightest mistake and I'll lose a wicket. But so far so good. 31 for no loss. And once again, that was risky though, but still it was full enough, and it will go for 4. It was a full delivery, but not that full. I have to be careful. I have to be very careful because edges in cricket 22 are just very common, especially if you play on the offside. Bolan once again, I think he is just much more harder to play than Cummins, at least for now. Because I don't know what it is. He's bowling at 141, but the ball is coming a lot quicker than that. Full driven again. This time the middle stump stops the boundary. Last time it was the off stump. I'm just hitting it too straight. You're scoring at a good rate. Driven inside out almost. I should have probably played that ball straight, but who cares? It goes to the long off boundary. Suddenly they're bowling very full deliveries, and that missed the leg stump by an inch. And even that will go for 4. Suddenly boundaries are coming from everywhere. I think now I have gotten used to the pace, the change of pace and all that. Even though they're bowling at, I don't even know how fast this is because it's just express. He's given away 22 runs. He should not have other than this over, I think he's bowled pretty well. This over he's already bowled 3 half volleys, and now he's back once again bowling good length deliveries that I can't do anything about. I mean, I could probably try to hit him straight for a 6. I think we'll save that when we are on 438. The 50 partnership is almost about to come up. And this innings has started very much like the Indian innings in real life. Haven't lost a wicket. The 50 run partnership is almost about to come up. I hope the similarities end now. Cummins now is becoming the better bowler. He's bowling, swinging the ball both ways, not giving me any half volleys, at least anymore. 5 dot balls in a row. This is going to be a maiden over. Yes, it is. Just good, solid bowling, testing my patience. Those deliveries are not going to get you wickets though. Because I am not at all touching them. Star comes in. Now this is going to be fun. Let's see how fast he is. 147. But still playable. I think Scott Boland is the only unplayable bowler in this lineup. They still have one other fast bowler, I think Cameron Green. Goes for the full delivery, the trademark Stark delivery, the in-swinging almost Yorker to the right-hander, but flicked away. Again full, nice off drive, but no runs. One ball, I time it so well that it goes to the boundary in a fraction of a second. The next ball, it seems like I time it worse than a tail-hander. 10 overs gone, 45 for no loss, 11 overs almost done. Stark has ball. Next over, maybe Cameron Green is going to come in. They also have Nathan Lyon. Playing spinners is a mystery in this game. One day you'll feel they are the easiest bowlers to face, and then very next day they'll just bowl like they are Shane Warne and Muralidharan combined into one person, spinning the ball both ways, tossing the ball up, bowling sliders. So let's see which version of Nathan Lyon we see. If we see the second version, we are done, because he's probably going to bowl 30 overs at least. That is if we get to 100 overs. Ooh, bat onto the pad. Why is that not out? I thought I had lost my first wicket. Wait, that was out, right? I clearly felt some bat on it. Let's see. Bat onto the hip, and no, one bounce. I thought they just forgot to peel. We kind of get a life there. Then carry. Once again, Pat Cummins beating us with pace and bounce. Should have played that on the back foot. Instead, a defense on the front foot just did not work. Shot, pulled and timed. That was just absolutely creamed to the fine leg fielder. Timed so beautifully. Suddenly they have 4 fielders on the deep. This is the 13th over. I don't care. I like easy singles. Okay, that's the plan. Make me play stupid shots like that because the field is open. On the hip again. And we will come back for to throw to the bowlers in, please. Yep. Well done. Stark is coming around the wicket. His action just looks so smooth in real life and in this game. It's like a cheetah running. Just smooth, barely made that run. And he just bowls 148 Ks. And sometimes he'll just bowl that one magic delivery that knocks your middle stump out. That in-swinging Yorker that is just a beauty to watch. He for sure can do that in this game because he has the pace. Look at how fast these deliveries are. And of course the ball is swinging around. Why will it not? The pitch has about 3 inches of grass everywhere. That's driven away and that might go for 4. Yep, another boundary. And the 50 partnership comes up and I've already scored like 5 boundaries through the covers. Now I just don't want to get overconfident and lose 10 wickets to caught behinds. Cameron Green comes in, finally, 13 overs later. Let's see what he does. Is he quick enough? Oh my god, he's quicker than Boland. See, once again he's telling me that's 142. How is that 142? That fell so much faster than 142 Ks. Oh, that's a beautiful ball and it will get the first Indian wicket. I mean, as soon as he bowled it, I just realized how good of a ball that was. And what a catch that was. Steve Smith is diving, catching screamers. It doesn't matter if it's cricket 22 or real life cricket. Wherever he is, he's jumping around, catching impossible catches and dismissing Indian heroes. Let's leave that. Now comes Wall Jr. The run rate is slowed down 3.93. They've already taken a wicket. Cameron Green comes in. All it takes is 2 deliveries and he gets the edge. And I wasn't even trying to play a shot. That was just a defense and I got the nick. I mean, the other bowlers bowled 13 overs, barely got any edges, maybe 1. Cameron Green comes in, bowls a warm-up delivery, second delivery gets the edge and dismisses Rohit Sharma. I'm still driving though, I think I have to do that. It's not like I need another 150 runs, I need another 400 runs. Definitely need to keep driving. Playing through the covers is one of the, look at that, for 1 run. But at least it didn't go straight to short cover's hand because that was in the air a little. Bowled, nicely bowled. And 4. Come on. There's no way he stopped that. Come on, can I run 4? I could have tried and I probably would have made it on the pads there, but still quick though. And he once again beats me with pace. I think they should have a short leg. I'll probably give away 2 catches in an over if they keep a short leg. Anything that is on the leg stump, I almost gave a catch to short cover. Anything on the leg stump that is very quick, I will end up giving catches to short leg. Full toss. But not punished. Very little gap. That short cover fielder almost stops anything and everything you hit through the covers. It doesn't matter if it's going towards point or mid off. That fielder will stop it. Oh my god, the stumps at the bowler's end has stopped 3 boundaries. At least 2 of them were going to boundaries and 1 ball was this one would have cleared the 30-yard circle. Maybe crawl, but still would have cleared the 30-yard circle. Oh my god, that is just beautiful. Cameron Green, 1.3 overs, 1 wicket, no runs, and he's bowling deliveries like that. My right leg was in front of my left leg. I was batting like a left-hander because of that delivery. And again, he is just teasing me with these outswingers, pitching on off stump and then just going away. But still, I don't think he's going to get the edge, so plays and misses, I don't care. Now he balls the half volley, he gets greedy and gives me a nice juicy delivery to punch through the covers. And once again, only 2. Now even our running is just as awful as our shot making, so we have absolutely no hope. bowled, and that should be 4. Stark, like his real life counterpart, has bowled all over the place. 2 full, 2 short, full tosses, half trackers, you name it, he's bowled that in only 3.2 overs, 20 balls, and he's given away 18 because of that. Now finally bowls a somewhat good delivery. I am kind of scared to flick it because of that angle. I'll probably get a leading edge. Unless he bowls really outside the leg stump, I think I'm not going to flick him. That's an easy ball. And 2, I think. Oh my god, no. What happened at the other end? He was running properly, then it felt like he almost fell on the bowler's end, and then picked back up and started running. That's how slow he was. Another beautiful drive. I mean, he is driving the ball like these are some throwdowns. Off drive, cover drives, straight drives. But runs, they are lacking though. Once again a half volley, once again a beautiful drive, and once again no runs. Come on, keeper, leave that. At least give me 4 runs, 4 extra runs. How in the world am I supposed to score 444 if you don't help me? And solid in defense. Cameron Green. Is this Cameron Green or Glenn McGrath back to life? Because he's just bowling that line and length over and over again. Even when he bowls bad balls, I can't do anything, so it does not matter. But we have somehow got to 66. The required runs is under 300. Wait, under 400. I just got happy for a second. I mean, my math skills are on full showcase. The run rate is back to where I knew it would end up, 3.77. It will probably go even lower. They have 3 fielders in the deep. I think they just pity me and want to give me some free singles. But still, Cameron Green is just bowling beautifully here. Outswinger after outswinger on the 4th stump line. Perfect length, not too full, not too short. And of course there's the space. Look at how fast he is. Alex Carey's face almost got smashed in. Mitchell Stark, he's the man that's going to give us some runs. If he bowls 20 overs, he'll probably end up with 120 runs. Now he's bowling well as well. Wonderful. Full again, but I can't drive it anywhere. That short cover fielder is kind of terrifying because I'm just scared I'll give him a lollipop of a catch. So I'm just looking to play straight and on the leg side. I'm waiting for that short delivery. I know he's going to bowl at least 1. Nope, he's sticking to his in-swingers. There's the full toss. And that is the loose delivery for the over. It's like Stark bowls 5 deliveries for Australia and 1 ball is just a gift for India. A full toss or a really short ball. It's usually 2 or 3 balls, but in this over he's bowled 3 good balls and only 1 full toss. Come on, give me a short ball as well. There he is, but oh my god. What happened there? Was that slightly fuller, I think. Not quite as short, and it was quick. Until and unless I get the nick, I don't care. You can play and make me miss 100 times. But the only time I'll care is that one time that I will edge it. 3 overs, he's given away 2 runs. Finally bowls a somewhat awful ball, but still will not get punished for it. He's given away 2 runs and taken a wicket. Full edged out. Cameron Green is just bowling like he's just on fire here. At that for an outswinger. Alex Carey catches Kavaja's catch, who's not standing at first slip, who's not standing at second slip. I think he's standing at third slip. Why do you even need a slip cordon if you have Superman as your wicket keeper? Oh yeah, this match is almost ditto the real match. A solid start and then a quick wicket, then a wicket, then another quick wicket. So now I think they should probably score 10-15 runs and then lose a wicket. If that happens, okay, this game is just cursed. Oh, driven, beautifully driven, but no runs. I mean, that shot just deserved 4. Driven, but he beats me with pace. Bat onto the pad. Luckily for me, my stumps are still standing. And Nathan Lyon comes on. The GOAT is on. Oh god, now he's gonna turn the ball as well. This is a day 4 wicket, remember, because I just forgot. So it's not just the fast bowlers that are gonna trouble me with the movement of the pitch. It's gonna be Nathan Lyon who's gonna turn the ball a lot. He has a dusra as well, so I can't even leave anything in peace. I need a left-hander now though. Look at that. Oh, look at how much that ball turned. Almost got my middle stump there. That's how much it's turning. I am scared to leave the ball. I should probably walk across a little bit more and then leave. 2 runs, 2 wickets, and he's bowled I think 20 absolute beautiful deliveries. Look at that. Finally a good shot. A good shot that gets rewarded as well. We'll get 2 for it. 2 full and just punch through the covers. We have just reached 70 runs. We need another 370 I think. How are we ever going to reach that in this century? There we go. He's at least bowling a little wider, so I can at least leave the ball and not worry about getting my stump smashed in. If he just bowls a little bit straight, look at that. That is just a little too dangerous though, because an in swinger will get my stumps. And Nathan Lyon comes in. He's still not given away a single run because he's not even allowed me to touch the ball. I just have to leave. I did not mean to play a helicopter shot. I wanted him to play a sweep. Nope, he wants to play the helicopter shot. And he's not going to stop until he hits a 6 with it, I think. Now, you know what? Forget about the sweep. I think I'm going to play normal shots because if I get to a helicopter shot chasing 444 on day 5 in a test match, in a World Test Championship final, I think that would be just too embarrassing to live with. He is just turning the ball square. If that ball turns anymore, it's going straight to short leg. Well, at least he's not making me play or think or do anything. Star comes in. Finally, we have 2 somewhat average bowlers who are not going to get me out on both ends. Cameron Green is off. That is just a godsend. Shot. Come on, I wanted you to pull that ball for 4. What are you doing? Why is no one listening to me? My own batsman. I tell one guy to play the sweep. He goes for the helicopter shot. I tell the other guy to pull the ball. He goes for an on drive. Leave it. Yeah, finally. Alex Carey is having a very, very hard time collecting these balls. He's collecting every single ball near his face. At least in the gap this time. But it will still be only 2. Some lovely shots. But we are just not getting rewarded for it. We've been playing beautifully since the 2nd wicket fell. Leaving everything. Driving beautifully. And then defending, of course. Now full toss driven. But this short cover fielder is just way too overpowered. I know, because when I'm bowling, I usually, no matter which format it is, I always have a short cover fielder. Because he stops everything. From cuts to drives to reverse sweeps, he will stop everything. We have another 41 overs remaining in this day. So I think we should be able to get to 250. Or 200 at the least. And then we have to come back and score 250 runs on the final day. Oh my god, why was I so late? Nathan Lyon changing his pace every ball. One is super slow, one is like that. I barely had any time to react and my off stump is on the ground. There goes the 3rd wicket and I don't know what's happening, but this game is just 100% the same as a real match. 3 for 72. This was the stage we lost hope and then they started playing some shots. We once again gained hope, slept with hope, and then next day all that hope was destroyed in the first, 15 or 20 minutes I think. And the same thing is happening here. I just hope these two can get to 244. So we'll need only 200 runs and we'll have 7 wickets in hand. So we need a 170 run partnership here. That's all. 170 runs. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Shot, bowled in the gap. And I think I should be able to come back for 2. Oh, every single batsman so slow. Oh, loose shot, loose shot. That was way too far from the body. I should have left that alone. But because he's coming from over the wicket, he's confusing every single thing. And now that is just easy. Ball on the legs. I think I don't need to think too much. I can flick you, run one, and be happy. The run rate is under 3. It's 2.98. Oh my god, we are just playing totally scared. Being too defensive, and even then they have 4 fielders on the boundary line for God knows what. What are you stopping? Me scoring 2 runs in an over? Again, Stark has been loose though, and he has bowled 7 overs straight. No, he just changed ends, but other than that, he's bowled 7, his 7th over here, and he's bowled just so many bad deliveries. But keep on bowling. If he keeps bowling, I'll probably score at least 3 runs an over. Bat onto the pad. Thankfully, no short leg. I'm telling you, if a short leg was present, I would have been 80 for 6 by now. Now we need to rebuild. We need a 100-run partnership, preferably 170-run partnership, because once we need less than 200, I think things will get really exciting. We'll all get hyped. But until then, it's going to be, look at that. This time I was late. The last time I was late against Nathan Lyon, my off stump was done for. This time, a little lucky. I'll get 2 runs. And he tosses it up very nicely. This time I'm early. Last ball I was late. This time I'm early. And that's not because I am changing anything. It's because Nathan Lyon is bowling one ball like Jadeja, and the next ball he's bowling like Shane Warne. On the pads, nicely flicked away. And can I come back for 2? Nope, no. Maybe I could have. As much as getting run out would be funny, I don't think it will be worth it though. And we will come back. I think this time I'm going to run. Throw to the ball is in. Throw to the ball is in. No. Oh my god. I didn't even reach the halfway mark of the pitch when the keeper collected the ball. But by the time he hit it, I had crossed the stumps. And that ball, I don't need to run. That is probably the most well-timed shot in this entire innings, because that just pinged off the bat. Rahan 10 balls, 11 runs. I think he still thinks he's in yellow jersey. 11 of 11. He's playing exactly like that, picking balls off his legs and hips, defending and driving beautifully. All traditional shots, but still scoring at a good rate. Stark is just gonna give me gift after gift, and Cummins is giving me the biggest gift of all, keeping Stark on this end. And a no ball. 1 run closer to the 4-4-4 mountain that we are trying to climb. Defend, but little too late. I mean, I got clean bowled against a spinner, not against a fast bowler till now, who is bowling just extremely fast on the pads. But the faster you bowl, the faster you go off the bat as well. Rahane will get another 3. And he tosses the ball up a lot. I move across the stumps, leave all 3 of my stumps absolutely open, and flick it to square leg and get 2. Risky batting, but also smart batting. Good ball. Every ball he bowls at the stumps, it is a good ball, because I will miss one or the other, because he's changing the pace too much. I will miss one or the other, and if he keeps bowling at my stumps, only one thing is bound to happen. If he bowls there, I don't care. I'm just gonna leave. Oh, a pitch driven, but nope, no reward there. I played that early as well. I think that went straight up, right? Is that a ground shot or what? No, I just hit it straight up. And if a short cover was there, my nightmare would have come true. imagining myself giving a catch to short cover. I think that will happen one or the other time. Now they don't have a short cover. I'm driving too much, and that has happened so many times as well. There we go. Quick shot and 4. Just another little 3 or 4 kilometers. If he had bowled that above 150, I think that would have been 6. He goes shorter this time. He gets hit for 4. Then decides to bowl even shorter. And that's a wide. This time on the pads, and that ball is racing away as well. Another boundary. Boundaries are flowing. Mitchell Starc does not know where to bowl or what to do. The only thing he seems to be consistently doing is getting hit. Line has been very economical, but that's only because he's just bowling everything outside the off stump. It's not like he's making me struggle or anything. And when he does over pitch the ball, I am going to drive it. I don't care if it's against a spin. I don't care if I will edge the ball almost 100% of the times. I'm still going to drive it. Leave that. That was a top spinner, I think. 31 overs gone, 108 for 3. I don't know if this is a good start or what. I think if this was the first innings, I think 108 for 3, that is perfectly fine. But when you're chasing 444, I think now Australia are even more ahead than they were when this inning started. Shot once again, pulled, and that might run away for 4. Starc just does not seem to know what to do here. He's given away 54 runs, 52 or 54 runs in just 9.2 overs, has not taken a wicket, hasn't even come close to taking a wicket actually. He's just bowled 3 or 4 balls regularly every single over. Look at that, on the pads again, but this time that was an effort ball. I think 149.5 just beat me with sheer pace. That was an awful ball, even a little bit of bat and I would have got 4 for it, but just that effort, that intense effort of bowling at 149 paid off. He should probably try to bowl a very full delivery and try to bowl over 150. That will probably do the job, but now he's just giving me half volleys outside off stump with no one at covers, and we'll still only get 2 runs for it. That is the end of another session. That is tea on day 4. So now we have 4 sessions left. We need 400 runs almost, about 360. Wait, we need another 370 runs, I think. Wait, 330 runs in 4 sessions. Nathan Lyon is just turning that ball too much, almost just too much. I don't think he can even control it. Look at that. I don't even know how Alex Carey is collecting all these balls. I'm standing outside off stump because I'm trying to leave everything, and when he does ball straight I can flick it, get 1 or maybe even 4 if I'm lucky, and everything else just leave it and try to get my body in front of the ball, because the ball is spinning though. One might just pitch on the wide line and come and knock my off stump out. Look at that, just like that, almost did. He is really tossing the ball up, but the thing is, he just will bowl 5 of those really tossed up deliveries and 1 really quick one straight on the stumps, and I'll just not react because I've been used to playing those slower deliveries. That's what happened with Pujara, I think. Yeah, he got his off stump knocked out with a slightly quicker delivery, not that quick. Pat Cummins comes back in. He's bowled okay. I think the best bowlers have been Green and Boland. Green, of course, has taken 2 of the 3 wickets. I don't know why I think he only bowled 5 overs. He's just bowled beautifully. Absolutely almost no bad balls. He's almost running in from the boundary line. This is like seeing prime Shoaib Akhtar. He's almost running in from there. 39 deliveries, 13. So a strike rate of 33. Struggling but still at the crease. That's all that matters. When are they going to keep a short leg? I mean, that moment is probably going to change the match, because I don't even know how many catches have gone there and not carried to square leg or short mid wicket. Scott Boland comes back in. 5 overs, 22 runs, but almost 10 runs came from 1 over where he bowled badly. Now look at that. That was actually a poor ball. My mistake. I should have probably driven it and got a couple of runs. But I'm trying to play on the leg side too much. Now let's just stop that. Play all around the ground. Oh my god, there we go. The game tells me it's 140. And it looks and feels like it's 165.
Yeah.
I wanted to play that ball early and it was very early, but even then the game is telling me I'm late. What does that mean? That means the bowler is just bowling at unnatural speeds. Not at 141. Leave that. Come on. I need to bowl a short ball so I can get a top edge and get 6 runs. Now he goes full. Probably a little too far from the body to drive, but I'm still gonna try, because why not? The run rate is 3.33. The number of runs required is 444. Too many signs. I think we need to get to 244 with 5 wickets in hand at least. Right? Then we'll need 200 runs with 5 wickets in hand, and if a batsman is still there, I think it will be a very close finish, very close and very exciting finish. But we need to first get there, so score 120 and lose only 2 wickets at most. Let's go. This time he goes nice and full, driven away. What happens with these really full deliveries is I'm not getting the middle, it's just going off the toe, and I'm getting 2 runs for it. Come on, why did he stop it? I could have got 6 runs there. This partnership is nicely flourishing here, and he's bowling short. That should be 4. That has been pulled off the middle of the bat. Scoring almost at 100 when your team is barely scoring in 3.5 is just a pretty good achievement, especially for a batsman who is just a traditional test batsman. Can I come back for 3? No, only 2. Can anyone else in the team bowl? Of course, Steve Smith can bowl leg spin. Look at that. Went for the pull. The game decided that I must play on drive, and I still get 4, and it ends up being a lovely shot. Look at that, back foot, boom, back foot on drive, punched through mid wicket for 4. Very satisfying shot. Off to a good start to this over. Now he's back to bowling that beautiful line and beautiful length. It's funny how that same line and same length is so threatening in test matches, and in T20s that is the slot. Batsmen are waiting for bowlers to bowl at that line and length. You can just get underneath and whack it. But the thing is, in test matches the ball is moving around like it has its own wings. I just want to try to cut him once, but no, this is not the time. Work too hard. Play 37 overs now. I can't throw it away. I need to at least get close to this target by 100 runs. If I score more than 344 and we lose by if we lose by less than 100 runs, I think that would be an achievement for sure. I just want to get close where all 3 possibilities can happen. I don't think a draw is gonna happen, but still that would be fun. Australia can win, Australia can win, India can win, and the match can be a draw. That happens very rarely. It's usually one team is looking to win and the other team is just trying to waste as much time as possible in order to get a draw. All 3 results in the final session of a test match is very special and also very rare. Pat Cummins just does not care. He's bowling outswinger, just patiently waiting for me to get excited, play a drive, edge the ball, and then Pat Cummins can celebrate. Oh no. I just end up giving a lollipop of a catch to short cover. I did tell that would happen, right? Because that has happened so many times to me. And another batsman who just looks settled goes. Now finally the only left-hander in the team comes in. Just imagine that happening so many times. Getting caught at short cover. Now we are 4 for 130. This, I think, in order for us to stay in the game, this should be at least a 100-run partnership. If not, I think we are done. He's starting to give away a few runs in his second spell. Now he bowls short and wide, but does not get punished. And he gives me another nice short delivery. No one at square leg, no one to protect that. Just easy pickings there, and he's not even bowling that fast. Just get on the back foot and swivel and pull that for 4. 2 boundaries of this over, a single, and now I think an over pitch delivery. Overcorrection there, he bowled 2 shots, so now he just bowls 2 full. Gets hit for another 2, so 11 runs of that over. And the run rate climbs up to 3.64. We still have 26 overs in the day. I mean, how many runs will we score in this session? I think we'll get to 250. I think so. Let's see. Let's see if we are still batting after the next 26 overs. That's a strong possibility as well. Come on, run hard. Head straight and run. Leave that. Oh no. See, I imagine that happening as well. Leaving the ball and getting hit on the bat. But I also imagine that ball going straight to first slip. Thankfully it didn't happen. Leave that. Yeah, that's the best leave. Just duck under. Let the ball do whatever it wants. There we go. Half volley on, off stump, on, outside off stump. Another drive. How many times have I driven the ball today? And I don't think I've gotten out on a drive, right? Yeah, no, I got out. I think 1 wicket fell to a drive. But other than that, driving has been just masterful here. Better driving than a F1 race. Short, wide. That should be wide. Yup. 1 more run closer. Now we need less than 300 runs. 298. 6 wickets to go. 95% I think Australia will win this match. There's only a 5% chance, especially if I'm that late. Look, why am I that late? It only happens to us against Boland or Green. Other than that, it doesn't happen. Not to the other two bowlers who are actually fast. These two are slower compared to them, but I get beat by pace against Boland and Green only. Again, drive. I haven't gotten a boundary of a drive in a long time. It has all been twos and singles, and of course dot balls. How many times have I hit the ball straight to mid-off or straight to covers? Look at that. That was a very quick delivery as well. I think I am going to attempt 1 lofted shot in this entire game. That's it. In this entire innings, only 1 lofted shot, and that is going to come when and if we get to 438. At that point, I will attempt for a 6. But until then, it's all ground shots. Yeah, let's see now. Nathan Lyon against a left-hander. I can leave a lot more deliveries. If it's pitching outside leg, I can leave it. If it's pitching on the stumps line, I can probably leave it because the ball's going to turn away. Look at that. That would have been an LBW. But pitching outside leg. Flicked almost straight into the hands of the leg slip fielder. Do I even try to flick with how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 fielders right there. 1 short leg, 1 short mid wicket, 1 leg slip, and my leg gully as well. He just wants to bowl on my legs, wants me to flick, and one or the other time I'm probably going to give a lollipop. Look at that. I found the gap between 4 fielders. And I'll get 2 for it. His economy is going up with each over he bowls. He's now bowling all over the place. There we go. Back to classic Poland. Just making me struggle to score even a single. And there we go. Slight bit of swing. Slight bit of in swing. If that was an outswinger, it would have been interesting. Because that would have been the end of my innings. I attempted a pull off the front foot and got almost a 6 for it. Bowling 140 Ks is going for the bouncer over and over and over again. Finally found some success. He got the edge, but now he needs a keeper standing exactly behind the keeper. 43 overs gone, 155 for 4. Now I go for a pull, a front foot pull almost. And I'll get off strike. He is bowling that really short delivery. I don't know when it's gonna get me out. But you know what, now I'm thinking I'm gonna try and pull him if he bowls too short off the back foot. It does work sometimes, but it depends on the day. One day it'll get you 4-5 boundaries and the next day it will just not work at all. Look at how much he's flighting the ball. He's just too confident, almost overconfident. Tossing the ball up almost to my toes. The run rate is slowly climbing up. I think by the end of the chase it should be at least 4. Another nice flick. And still it'll only get me 1 run. This field makes no sense. Why does he have a deep cover? What doesn't he want me to drive against the spin? There's no one at square leg, so you can just slog sweep him if that was an option in this game. Of course, that's not an option. Yeah, Nathan Lyon is probably going to end up being the most economical of all the bowlers. But the thing I want to make sure is I just don't want to give him any wickets. Saw no one at square leg, went for the lofted shot, does not work at all. Well, there you go. That's the reason I'm not playing any lofted shots. Because then I wouldn't touch any balls. That's been flicked as well. I mean driven. And 3 runs. That's the effect of having 6-7 right-handers in your team. Everything that goes in that direction, you just think it's a leg side. 38 of 75. Short, but he's quick. Stark is getting up there. 149. I don't think anyone has bowled above 150 till now, but I think Stark will get there though. And if it's a full delivery, I will be in trouble. Leave that. He's going across. Can leave more deliveries, almost everything unless it's really full. Let's just slow down for a little bit. I think till we get to 250, I think I'll slow down a little bit. That was the in swinger nicely shaping back in. I think till 250, let's just be very cautious. And then I think we can start being a little bit more aggressive with less than 200 runs to go. But till then, we cannot afford to lose another wicket though. And that might be 4. We still have 1 keeper and 1 bowling all-rounder. But this is pretty much it. This is the partnership. And my team knows this. That's why they're sending drinks in every 3 or 4 overs. There's someone carrying drinks to them. Toss the ball up nicely. And again, tossing the ball up. Now I'm playing late. I have to be careful for the quick one though. Doesn't turn it. Maybe that was the arm ball. Or was that the top spinner? Doesn't matter. He's I think 99% of his balls don't make me play. 90% of his balls. Only 10 deliveries are aimed at the stumps. And even that, I can flick them like that. Run 2. Come on, throw to the ball is in. Nope. Fielders are getting smarter by the day. Actually, fielding in this match has been pretty good, right? Fielders have mostly been acting human, except for wicket keepers who are still slow, just way too slow. 46 overs gone, 4 for 169. And Stark comes in for his 12th over and once again over pitches a ball. And once again I can't put it away for 4. Now again, full and straight. He is going for that magic delivery. But the thing is, now he just does not feel that fast. There you go. That's where he probably should be bowling. Can I open the face a little and just drop and run? I think I can do that, but I don't want to open the face and give catching practice to the slip cotton. There's also that. Now goes for a short ball. And without even thinking, I just loft the ball. Thankfully, it somewhat pays off. I get 2 runs for a lofted pull shot. I stopped running. I thought that was going to the boundary, but nope, only 2 runs. How many 2s have I run? Oh my god, that was quick. Now that is the first ball, I think, above 150. That felt quick. And the only thing that saved me there was probably height. or it was crashing into the middle stump. Now he goes full, almost as fast, 149.3, and it will go just as fast to the boundary as well. A beautiful off drive, just over pitching a little. In that over, he bowled 5 bad balls and 1 good delivery, and still almost got me out. Now Nathan Lyon, look at that, just slowing things up. He's bowling in the 80s only. Spinners can bowl above 95 in this game. They regularly bowl above 95 in ODIs especially, but now that's why this is tricky. Just never get used to this slow flighted delivery that just takes forever to come to you. That was over pitched though, and I'll get a single for it. I thought I found the gap, but nope, only one. I'm stuck on 49, and nope, not gonna reach 50 in this over. We are gonna have to wait. Of course, Stark will give me some nice opportunities to score, but unfortunately Jadeja's on strike. Let's see where he bowls, and he bowls on the off stump. A relatively good delivery. I should not be touching those balls. Now I'm starting to lose patience, and that's definitely not a good thing. Now they do have short leg. Finally they take my advice. I hope it doesn't backfire. Come on, ball a full delivery. I want to punch you straight. There's no one at mid-off, so if he bowls full, he is done. But I am worried about that short leg. If he bowls fast into my hips, he could get a catch there. There we go, ball short into the hips, but I managed to pull it somewhat well, and I'll get off strike and bring up 50 of 93 deliveries. I'm batting 118 minutes, 2 hours. The strike rate is only 53, but it does not really matter. And short, nicely pulled. Now that fielder is going to come around. That ball looked like it was going away. Stark has bowled like 7 overs, I think, in a row in his second spell. They're not giving the ball to Green. Stark is just bowling full tosses. I think he's just bowling bad on purpose, so he'll get a rest. It's either way too short or way too full. One ball that he does manage to bowl at on a good length. Look at that wagon wheel. Almost everywhere. No cuts though. No cuts and no on drives, but on drives will probably come. Cuts, I'm not cutting any balls. And leaving that ball on spin, dangerous. If that was a dusra, it was plumb in front. I can hit him straight. Let's try to go for it once, and there we go. I have attempted a total of 4 lofted shots, and only once have I got any bat on it, and even that went for 2 runs. Lyon is bowling at an economy of 2, and I'll get another 2. My batsman will probably run a half marathon by now. And tosses the ball up nicely, a little too early. Does not matter, there's no one there. I would have liked to get 4, but this is fine. 2 runs, keeping the scoreboard ticking. They're not changing the field, that's another good thing. In this field, I don't know why they have a silly point. No, turning the ball a lot though. And leaving the ball unturned. That's a great idea until it isn't. Until that one straight ball. It just looks great though. We are inching towards 200. We need another 255 runs. With 6 wickets in hand. I think if he had 7 wickets in hand, the match would probably be like 60% Australia, 40% us. But now I think it is 75% Australia or 80% Australia and 20% us. But this partnership is a main reason for that 20%, because we were looking like we were going to lose this game like 20 overs ago. But now we're starting to rebuild. If we can get another 50, I think then the game is completely on. We're starting to score quickly as well, so I don't think I'm going to need any more than 110 10 overs. So now there's 60 overs left. That is a lovely drive as well through the line. Just letting your hands go through. But still not 4, only 2 again. Way too much running. For the fast bowlers, for the batsmen. Slip fielders out here, they have the greatest job. Probably require mental strength, but you just have to concentrate. You don't need to run. You need to get from end to end after every over. That is like, I don't know, about 40-50 yards. And that's it. 51 overs gone, 192 for 4. We are just clawing back into this game. Look at that. Nice and full, nice and wide. And just a drive with a slight open face. And that will get us 4 through point. I did not think I'll score a boundary through point, especially one that didn't go off an edge. But there we go. We have scored almost all around the ground, from over the keeper to straight through the umpire's legs. I've scored pretty much everywhere. We've scored 200. But the thing is, we still need 250, so we are not even halfway there. But half our batsmen are back in the pavilion. He's just tossing balls. He wants me to drive every ball, I think. A risky run, but a good run in the end. Oh, tossed up quick, and I think that is out. Just as this partnership was looking good, I think Jaddu has got to go. That just looked plumb though, but I'll still review it. He is the last kind of batting all-rounder. Yeah, that just looked out though. Pitching in line, hitting. Oh my god, this is middle of middle stump. Almost middle of middle stump. That is probably the worst review, at least worst LBW review you'll ever see. Now once again 5 wickets gone, 197, and Australia will start celebrating almost. I mean 250 runs, only one proper batsman at the crease. Now all we have is wicket keepers and bowling all-rounders and then full-on bowlers. 52 overs gone, 197 for 5. And oh, there we go. There comes the loose shot. I have started to play a few of those shots. Shots that make no sense. And now I have to keep batting though. Let's open the face nicely through point. Risky shot, but it'll give me 4 runs. Instead of trying to hit it completely against the bowler, hitting it straight. This is actually a pretty good way to score boundaries. Just using the pace, opening the face. It usually works until and unless it ends up being catching practice to slips. Short, I just want to drop and run as well, but I don't think I can do it against Cummins. Maybe against Stark, because he's coming from over the wicket. I can open the face and maybe drop and run. But against Cummins, I don't think that is going to work. That's been nicely driven. And a quick run. Had he thrown to the stumps, it would have been close. Ball short. And a lofted attempt. Will that go for 4? No, yes, it will. You know what? I think we have to be a little bit more aggressive. The run rate is 3.90 now. If it's short, I think I'm going to try to hit it for 4. If it's full, I'm going to hit it for 4. At least try. Still, I'm going to leave those good length deliveries though. And I'm going to run like this. I can trust the fielders from Cricket 22 to be absolutely and utterly useless. That they will always do. Short. I get nervous when I see a red ring. When a spinner is bowling, that is tricky. But now I think I'm going to try to pull him if he bowls that again. Cut is still too risky, I think, but I can pull him. Oh, inside out shot. Too risky. I should have played that ball to long on. Now they have 1, 2, 3, 4 fielders on the boundary line. I'm still not going to do anything stupid. I'm still going to play properly. If he bowls on my pants, I flick him. If he bowls too full, I drive and maybe get 1 or maybe even 2. Other than that, nothing fancy. Look at that. Flick nicely and it'll be only 1. The field is open for the new man and the field is very attacking for the settled batsman. I don't know in what planet that makes sense, but definitely not on Earth. And he bowls a over pitch delivery. Come on. Yup, it goes through and we'll get two. The fielder faked that dive. It almost looked like he collected the ball, but we'll get our trusty two. Cummins is bowled 11 overs as well. And we have 11 overs remaining in the day. Ah, that's a nice full delivery. Come on, I should have opened the face a lot more. That gap between point and extra cover, that is very small. But once you find that gap, the ball just races to the boundary. Short and wide, should have cut it for 4. I'm trying so hard not to cut that ball. But one of these times I'm probably going to give in, cut that ball, edge it, get out, then get angry. Ooh, too far away from the body, went for the drive. Very lucky that I didn't edge that ball. 212. So I need what, 230 more. 232 runs more. We are getting almost near the halfway mark. We've lost half our wickets, but almost all our batsmen are gone. But it is the Indian team. The opening batsman and the batsman, or should I say bowler, batting at number 8, average about the same. So I guess we are on track for a shot, pulled and 4. I knew I was going to pull that ball as soon as I saw something short. This was outside the leg stump, so pretty safe. Just boom, 4. Come on, ball another one. Maybe this time I try to hit you for 6. Nathan Lyon only 14 overs on a day 4 wicket. That is quite surprising. They don't have any other spinners. Steve Smith could come back and regain his original role in the Australian team as a leg spinner. They have 2 slips. No one at short leg. You can't just leave blindly either against off spinners. One of those balls will come back. This has been a quiet over as well, but like after the first 10 overs, Nathan Lyon had only conceded like 15 or 20 runs, but since then we have started to score against him as well. I thought I would be completely defensive against him, but they've opened the field for Nathan Lyon, so easy singles and doubles. So we have scored in the last 3 or 4 overs. We scored a lot. That's been flicked, and it should be another 2. Nope. That was a quick throw. They're back to that line and back to that length. They've consistently bowled 145 as well. But they're kind of slowing down. I think that is a gameplay element. So bowlers will start to slow down just a little as they bowl more. There we go. As soon as he came around the wicket, I thought he was automatically going to bowl on my legs. Of course, that did not work out. Now full, nicely punched down the ground. That's a lovely shot actually. And what's he doing? Why is he running like it's a driving test? Small shot, pulled nicely, and we will come back for yet another 2. I think out of 220 runs, I've scored like 200 runs with 2s. That's what it feels like at least. And here comes the run machine. Mitchell Starc once again. He has a very attacking field, a leg gully, a short leg, a slip, and no one at mid-off. And another 2. Now on the pads, and here comes the on drive yet again. Back foot on drive, back foot mid wicket drive. A rare shot, beautiful shot. And they haven't given away one overthrow. Why are you always backing up? Don't you see you've scored like 400? You've set a target of 444. You can't afford to do some stupid things. That's beautifully driven, and that is racing away for 4. That fielder also raced. He ran very fast and almost stopped the ball. But this was very, very nicely timed. 81 of 121 deliveries. So our first 100 might be coming up really fast. Let's hope there's no more surprises. Oh, almost. Wait, was that a catch? Or did he drop it? Because I thought I hit it straight to him. Look at that, pulled. And why is that not out? He just caught it. Look at that, clean. Maybe he rubbed it against the grass, but by recent history, that should have been given out. And driven nicely again. This time, little late, and we won't even get twos. I think I've run more twos than singles, right? Definitely. Cummins and Stark. Why are they not giving the ball to their best bowler? What are they, saving him for day 5? There's no square leg, so I could come across and try to loft him T20 style, just pick him off the hips and try to hit a 6. The thing is, even if one thing goes wrong there, you lose your wicket. I do want to get to 444 as quickly as possible, but I don't think I can get there before at least 100 overs or maybe even 120 overs. Till then, you have to just keep blocking. Look at that. Block that ball with my head. And over pitched again. Just wait for that delivery. Now I'm not even scoring on those ones. Only short balls are my saving grace. I can almost always score on short deliveries because there's only 1 or 2 fielder on the leg side at most at all times. And look no further for the ball of the day. That didn't get a wicket, but that just deserved a wicket there. Just pitching on middle and swinging to almost 5th stump. Had the batsman squared up. Thankfully, the ball moved so much that it couldn't even get an edge. I can't figure this ground out. It doesn't look that big. And I haven't run any 3s yet. Or many 3s. They've been very rare. But hitting boundaries is just... the balls will just not go. They'll just crawl and just stop like 1 meter before the boundary line. Anything to not go to the boundary. Look at that, wide, and there we go, inside edge, and that is wicket number 6. Too wide to be playing at that, and that doesn't work either. Now here comes our last I should say bowling all-rounder. 6 for 233. Stark goes full. Stark gets a wicket as well. Not like he deserved a wicket, but finally persistence. 94 balls he's bowled today, 95, and just that one lucky delivery gets him that wicket. It wasn't all that great of a ball, wide and full, tempting the batsman, and just had to wait for the batsman to make a mistake, and he did. A great catch though. Inside edges are always tough to catch for wicket keepers. 84 of 129, another 5 overs remaining in the day. So I think I said I'd reach 250 by the end of day's play. We'll reach that and more, maybe 10 runs more. But we've lost 6 wickets now. Now the 200 runs needed, 4 wickets in hand. The last pair that can hold a bat. I have tried standing outside the crease. That does make it easier, but then you can't play short balls at all. You have to play everything on the front foot. Full again. Nope. Too late to get off the blocks. That would have been a sure run out. Was it short? I think I could have tried pulling it. I probably would have got a top edge. I mean, all Australia need is one batsman, 1 wicket, just 1 ball. It doesn't matter if it's a great ball or if you're just lucky. 1 ball and the match is just done and dusted. Sure, that's nicely played actually. Timed well. Throw to the baller's end, and we will come back for 2 and diving as well. Almost every time I've dived, almost every time that I've run 2, I have dived, and I've run 2 about 100 times. The bowler, the batsman's shirt must be torn into 100 pieces by now. Oh, that was a poor ball. Flick, come on, that should have gone for 4. I timed that well enough. That was a bad ball, and yet another dive. There's a nice beautiful aerial shot of the ground. And punched away through the covers. That ball is racing away. That might go for 4. Yes. Nope. 3 runs. That will be the end of another session. That will be the end of day 4. Here we come back. Day 5. Nice and energized. The bowlers will be energized as well. 62 overs gone, 247 for 6. Finally, the number of runs required is under 200, but the number of wickets needed for Australia is also under 5. Can this match get close if we can score like 80-90 runs without losing a wicket here? And then we lose a wicket, then we'll need like 100 runs with 3 wickets in hand. This match will probably end in a very thrilling fashion. That's what I think. At any moment, of course, we can lose our only batsman, Kohli, and then that is done. Solid as ever, a little late, ball and comes back. Skiddy, quick, unpredictable, unusually quick. Even the speedometer doesn't know how fast he's bowling. He's definitely not bowling at 141. He's bowling faster than Cummins at least, who's bowling at 147. Either that or he's skidding the ball. Look at that. Even that fell fast. And I didn't even do anything. And there we go again. Solid. He's coming around the wicket. That angle can be tricky though. Another 89 overs remaining. We need 197 runs, I think. 193 runs. And a beautiful cover drive for 4. Shardul Thakur with a cover drive even opening batsman would be jealous of. 64 overs gone, 256 for 6. We need almost 200 runs with 4 wickets to spare, and I am playing just outrageous shots like a back foot mid-wicket drive. The run rate once again dropping below 4. And solid again. Boland has probably been Australia's second best bowler, at least in this innings, and he's still not picked a single wicket. Green, of course, the guy who's bowled like a legend. They've only given him, I think, 6 or 7 overs, and he's just missing in action for about 20 overs. It's all good though. Boland on one end, Stark on the other. So I can score like 2 or 3 runs against Boland and 6 or 7 runs against Stark, and my run rate will balance out at 4 or 5. Look at that, it's beautifully bowled. But I think I should start taking a little bit more risk. If I keep batting like this, it's just a matter of 1 wicket. After this, everyone is a pure bowler. Batting with them is just impossible. Even defending, you will get out. So this is our last hope. We need at least a 70 or 80 run partnership at the least, maybe more. I mean, 3 wickets left, maybe we can chase like 100 runs, but preferably it should be only under 50 or something. So get to 400 before the 7th wicket falls and we'll be good. Now Cummins comes in. Now he's gonna bowl well as well, but he's only taken a single wicket. I don't know why they're not giving the ball to Cameron Green. He seriously bowled well, taken wickets as well, and barely gave away any runs. Shot, pull, smacked actually. That wasn't pull, that was smacked for 4. Yup. There we go, inching towards evening this game out. Now I think still 70% Australia's game. And if they take 1 wicket, I think it'll be 99%. But every 10 runs, at every 15 runs, we'll just move closer to making this game just completely even. If we get to 350 for 6, I think the game is completely even. But we need to score 100 runs for that. And just drop and run. Open the face nicely and we'll get through for a single. Kohli on 96. We need a double 100. He can score a double 100, right? Yeah. I need to score at least 1 double 100, 150. The thing is, no one except him has even scored a 50. The second highest score is 45 or 43, I think. And solid in defense again, opening the face and running. I don't know, this kind of is cheeky, but I have gotten run out doing that many times, especially in career mode. What a beautiful delivery. That was perfect outswinger there. I should have probably left that alone or maybe defended, but flick was definitely not going to work. Now he goes Fuller Nice driving length. I can't even run a single there though. Solid in defense. No, there we go. Almost got myself run out. You know what? I will just stop trying to do that and just play or leave the ball completely. I don't want to get an edge trying to take a single. It's been flagged nicely. It should be at least 2. I just cannot seem to run 3s though. My batsmen are too slow. Can I? I think I can this time. A long throw, a weak throw, and we'll make it. And the 100 comes up and barely any celebration. No celebration at all. Because the job is only half done. You probably need to score a double 100 to have a chance of winning this game. There are no more batsmen left. There are no more batsmen left even now. We have a bowling all-rounder who still scored 20 of 22, so I don't know. Solid. Can I run? Yup. This time, open the face just a little bit more and an easy run. And the wagon wheel almost everywhere except for late cuts and on drives. I have played everywhere. Cummins comes in with his long, absolutely long run up. Shot, pull nicely. That wasn't actually a pull, it was a semi-pull. And we'll only get a semi-boundary for that. A perfect ball to just ramp. I would have ramped that ball straight to first slip's hands. If I'd done what I wanted to. Pulled, but straight to the man, but we'll still run a single. Oh my god. The fielding is just atrocious. Ooh, beautiful delivery there. I was about to leave it and at the last moment I thought that ball was coming in. It did. And almost got the edge as well. What a ball that was. And what a ball this was. The best delivery of the day followed by the worst. They have opened the field for the bowler. And for the batsman they have a very aggressive field. I have no idea what's going on. He's just not letting me score though. He's consistently ball outside the off stump. That's the reason he's given away only 67. Nathan Lyon is even more economical because even he just keeps on bowling outside the off stump. And when he does manage to bowl at the stumps, I get really nervous. He's taken 2 wickets though. But not because of his skill bowling, but because, almost got his 3rd there. What happened? How did that ball miss the stumps? Maybe that bounced a little too much? No, it did not. It turned a little too much. Finally, the huge amount of turn helps me in some way. Leave that. There's no way that's coming back. Or maybe it might. I don't know. He's turning the ball like prime Muralidharan with his off spins. Look at that sharp turn. But when you play on the leg side, it's kind of an advantage. And this bowler spins that ball that much. Run rate is exactly at 4. If we keep scoring at this rate, we should reach the target by 100 in the 111th over. So we have to bat for another 42 overs, 41.1 over. We have to bat with 4 wickets in hand. Or we can try to slog our way, get all out before the 75th over. And let Australia have a great time. There's still 83 overs remaining, so I think I'm going to be very defensive. I don't know what happened there. That ball bounced too much. Ooh, once again, I went for an inside-out drive, but too much pace and too much bounce. He's beat me twice in a row, but still, he hasn't got the wicket. And until then, I am the winner. I think that should be right. Come on. Yep. And on the leg stump again, this time extra bit of pace and that ball is ballooned up and gone out of the boundary for 6. That was actually a pretty big 6. Not only did that ball clear the boundary, it cleared the boundary by a long way. Look at that. Boom. Top edge goes straight up. He doesn't even look at the ball. That is a no-look 6. It landed behind the side screen, so it was a pretty good hit or a pretty good edge. He keeps going for the short ball, and that's the reason why he has a leg gully, which I'm just noticing, and almost gave a simple catch there. Ooh, Bang! Blocked that ball with my helmet. That's always a great strategy. He has bowled about 5 bounces in this over. One has worked, one almost worked, took a wicket. Everything else has been for runs, and he'll end with a wide full delivery. 70 overs gone now. Line is coming from around the wicket. I think this will make things much easier. If he bowls outside the leg stump, I can just not worry about getting LBW. If he pitches it there, of course, no worries. I can just leave it. And the ball is not going to turn that much from this angle, so all good. He has no short leg either. Can I come back for 2? Throw the ball is in. No. As far as fielding in Cricket 22 goes, I think this is the best you will ever see. Quicker, flatter, but he should have aimed that ball for the middle stump, and he probably would have got me out. Oh, now that was a quick, almost bouncer there. Now he goes full again, but still not making me play. That is a big mistake. I don't know why he's still coming from around the wicket. He still wants me to give a catch to leg gully. If I'm going to pull, I'm going to pull in front of square. There we go. Wide number 2 in the second in consecutive overs. So they are starting to give away runs. They have to take 4 wickets in the next 40 overs. If they let me bat 40 overs, they are done. Bowl nicely. And I'm probably going to start scoring a little bit faster now because I have no other batsman to rely on. So I have to take a few more risks. That can mean more runs, or it can also mean me giving away wicket after wicket. Not that I have all that many wickets to give away. Not that I have all that many wickets to give away either. I have 4. Good delivery again, Cummins. But I don't know, this just felt so slow, didn't it? But still 147 it seems. They are about 8.5 overs away from the new ball. I don't know who's going to bowl with the new ball. Cummins is already bowling. Bowler and just finished the spell. Maybe Stark, but yeah, that I would love Stark with the new ball. We can just smack. We can start smacking 6-7 runs an over easily. There we go. A solid defense. But the only problem was the ball was about 2 galaxies away. Left alone. He has bowled so many wide deliveries as well. Half his balls are there. The other half are bouncers. And then there is just that 1 or 2 rare delivery that will trouble you. Nathan Lyon is getting closer to the stump with every ball. I just wonder when I'm going to leave a straight ball and get knocked over. Oh man. He is just playing me like a fool. One ball is turning, one ball is going straight, one ball is going the other way. One ball is going up to the sky, touching it and coming back. One is a slider. Too many things to worry about. One good thing is this field makes no sense. There's no one at mid-on. I'm trying to hit him straight. That is not working either. Now they have a mid-on. Cummins starts off with his trademark delivery. Too wide. Too useless to do anything with. And of course, a dot ball. That's why he's given away 77 runs. Still, he's given away almost 4 runs and over. That is unexpected. There we go. You're supposed to block the ball with your bat, my man, not your head. That's the second time I've done that. And the run rate dips below 4 again. I'll keep it at 4 or maybe even get it to 4.5. I don't see myself batting for 40 overs. I'll probably get all out in under 30. So either I score those 150 runs in those 30 overs or get all out. That will help. A boundary. Now let's see the 4th ball. Once again short and wide. Got carried away and tried to cut it. Thankfully bat and ball were miles away. And he goes again. This time even shorter, even wider. I don't even know how that is a legal ball. Come on, that was like wide. That ball went like 2 feet above my head and about 10 feet away from my body. And another solid defense, covering the stumps and standing still while the bowler bowls wide after wide. Once again, there's no long on, so I'll just keep trying to hit straight. One of these balls I'm probably going to miss. Yeah, just take the single, get the settled batsman out of the striker's end, because I don't want him to get out, and let's just play like a night watchman with the bowling all-rounder. Leave that. Ooh, that ball was tossed up to the moon. He is flighting the ball up, really teasing me. But no matter what happens, I'm not touching that. Nope, wide. And that was a dusra. So 2 runs at this over. That is the reason Nathan Lyon is economical, because he's not bowling. Well, he's bowling okay, but he's not bowling like unplayable deliveries. These are just too wide to do anything about. In real life, batsmen would have caught him 10 times already. Oh, I could have run. I thought he took the ball in his hand, but nope. A slight fumble there. If the cut was a good option, I think Nathan Lyon would have given away 150 runs by now. And we would be near winning this game. Shot, I move, shuffle away and pull that ball. And we'll get to, throw to the wrong end. And even the bowler could have collected the ball, thrown it to the keepers, and the keeper could have collected it and ran me out. That's how much time they had. Full. There we go. Cover drive after a long time, because they have been bowling bouncer after bouncer, white ball after white ball. Finally, I get a chance to cover drive. A lovely drive. But as usual, no runs. They still have the leg gully, so some short balls are going to come. And those deliveries are, of course, going to be there no matter what. Oh, come on. Pull the ball, please. Don't do that. Please don't play that dumb shot. I want you to pull. And he goes straight. Maybe a handsome bat on it, because the umpire doesn't seem to be interested in that at all. Maybe I got some bat, because that looks straight and plumb. But I did feel 2 sounds, so let's see. Oh my god, that is bad, and then on to bad. I think that was out, but the umpire just dozed off for a second, as well as the opposition captain. They didn't take a review, and that just looks out. It's crashing into the off stump. Maybe impact outside off, but it's for sure hitting the stumps. Let's see. Pitching in line. Impact umpire's call, and wickets hitting, of course. There we go. The umpire gives us a lucky break. And it was Kohli as well. Our one last hope, our one last batsman. Whenever he bowls straight, I just stop breathing. I hold my breath until the bat and ball make contact, because every time I get flashbacks to Pujara's wicket where the stumps went flying. And I was about 15 minutes late on playing that ball. And that hasn't happened since then. But it can always be that ball. Oh, he's getting so close to that off stump. But still I can't play that ball, because they have 2 slips waiting for me to play that. That was a straighter ball. And again, slows things up really nicely. Stark, who's given away runs at a economy of 6 almost. And there we go. Once again, the on drive. Back foot on drive even. And we'll only get 2 for it. This time it worked. If I'd play the pull, I'd probably gotten only 1. Nicely timed, and that should be a quick run, and we'll barely make it. Good running there. But if he was a second passer, that would have been terrible running. Oh, beats me completely with pace. But once again, the times he balls outside the leg stumps are the times he just balls at that speed and that intensity. When he bowls straight, it just feels so slow. Look at that. Nice, juicy throwdown. Of course, I cannot drive either, so it's a nice balanced chess match. The bowler is bowling terrible ball after terrible ball, and the batsman can't put away even a terrible ball, so a stalemate almost. Another drive. Wow. That popped out of his hands. That's how well hit that was. And Stark goes for his magic ball yet again, but this time he'll concede a single. That has to work at least once. Stark, keep bowling there. I'll flick you 99 times, maybe once he can get me out. But I need only 144 more, so... Comes across again, flicks the ball. Thank God I got some bat on it. My stumps are thankful as well. And we'll get another 3. We have probably run more 3s than scored boundaries thing. I think at least. Goes around the wicket, then pitches it outside the off stump, then turns the ball back in. That ball is just moving like a snake. I think if this was a real match, Australia by now would be in full panic mode because they haven't taken a wicket for a while. Only another 149 runs left. 139 runs left. He is not making me play. He's not threatening my wicket. But he's also not conceding runs. But the thing is, we have another 4 sessions. So we can just wait and wait. I mean 3 sessions. We can just wait and wait and wait. And just that one ball will come. That is too full or too short. See, till then I'm just fine blocking everything. This is probably the last over with this ball. They're probably going to go with a new ball. Maybe Cummins is going to come back. Maybe even Green, who has not bowled at all. Especially considering how well he bowled. Are they even going to take the new ball? But the most number of runs we scored in a partnership, I think, was the opening partnership. So, new ball is probably an advantage for us. Solid again. They've spread the field out. But still 4 dot balls in the over. Final ball. And he ends with a good over. That is probably the best over Stark has bowled in his 20 over spell. And they've taken the new ball. And they're going to give it to Nathan Lyon. One smart decision followed by the dumbest one. That's how you know you're still playing Cricket 22. The game is absolutely genius at some times and absolutely dumb at others. Like, look at that turn. No. That would have been an easy run out. He could have probably walked and dislodged the bails himself. No need to even throw. Ooh, left alone. But this time I'm standing way outside the off stump. So the chances of the ball coming back and hitting the off stump are almost nil. And he goes a little straighter, but when he does go straight, he is conceding runs. But those are the only balls he's going to get a wicket off. So he can either keep bowling outside the off stump and being economical, or bowl straight, maybe get a wicket, but also get smacked for 6 runs and over. Nice shape there. Nice in-swinger, held its shape, almost came back in. Full half volley. I think that is the second ball I've driven in the last 10 or 15 overs. Because everything has been on the pads, everything is aimed for my head. Or it's Nathan Lyon bowling on the wide line. Flag, easy as you like for a single, no pressure, no wicket taking chance. They are wasting a lot of balls. Here comes Boland. He's gonna have a try with the new ball. Let's see how fast he is. I'm gonna be very early here. Oh my god, I was early but still late. Missed the ball completely, and thankfully for me the ball bounced so much that it was about half a feet away from the stumps. Came across my first lofted shots, and look at how far it went. If there was a square leg fielder, he would have just easily caught that. Just walking across, lifting it over square leg. If I'd missed that, the umpire will raise his finger in about 0.2 seconds. Because that's how plumb that was. 82.3 overs, man. 316. Now we are starting to get really close. Only under 130 runs. And this partnership has really been a lifesaver. This is probably the highest partnership, I think, right? I think this might be the highest partnership. The 7th wicket. Can I come back for 3? Yup. I knew it was an easy 2, so I stopped sprinting. I started jogging. Then saw that I could run 3. Then once again sprinted and still made it. That just shows you how excellent the fielders are. Driven straight, misses the leg stump, goes away. Come on, run away. That's 4. That is 4. Nope. He pulls it back. And another 3. 2 threes in a row. This has been a great over. 10 runs of it. Now, since Line is not bowling, I think we are going to start scoring on both ends. Cummins has gone not thinking straight. He's bowling short balls. At least before he had a leg gully. Now he doesn't even have that. But he's still bowling bounces and getting hit for easy 4s. These last 2-3 overs have been great. Ever since they took the new ball, runs have been flowing. The ball is not swinging anymore. I don't know why or what happened. Because when we started batting, the ball was moving all over the place. And it was the same ball as Cummins and Poland. Now they're not able to do anything. Batting has become almost easy. Now just wait for me to lose 2 wickets in 2 balls. I just said it was easy, right? So the next step is me losing 3 wickets in a row. Pulled again. I might go for 4 as well. Getting a little too overconfident there. I just left a straight ball. And there we go. About 3 meters between ball and bat. That will be the end of the 83rd over. And this partnership is worth 97. The highest partnership by 30 runs. Look at that. 4 runs of 31 balls. Kohli and Pujara. That was a partnership that you just could not have missed. Other than that, this has been the best partnership. This is the partnership that has brought us back into the game as well. 84 overs gone, 330 for 6. We need another 114 and that's it. And we still have 4 wickets in the bank. 204 balls, 131 runs. Ooh, no. There we go. Finally. I have been worrying about that for 80 overs. And it finally happens. I want to review it. I was worried that I was going to leave a straight ball or at least a ball that pitches outside and then comes back in like that. That ball just moved a lot. No shot off it, so that's wonderful. How is that umpire's call? That ball is not even touching the stumps. It's barely even touching the stumps. Ah, come on. Unlucky dismissal. But still, just when things were looking good, we lose our 7th wicket. Now we only have 3. And the most important thing is we have only 1 batsman and 3 guys who play shots like that. Now I have to be careful, not take singles, try to run 2s, hit 4s and 6s. Do everything in even numbers. Scott bowled and finally, after 14 overs of bowling beautifully, he gets his reward. He might get another 2 rewards if he keeps bowling at my bowlers. There we go. A single. I think I can come back for 2. There's only 1 ball left. And look at that. You're a fast bowler. Run faster. And now they have 7 fielders on the boundary line. Only 1 fielder in the ring except for the wicketkeeper and the first slip. And I think now taking 2 should be easy. If I can just try to place it now. There's no one straight there. Mid off or long off. He's at a wide off position, so I can just hit straight and try to get 2. Oh my god. Now I think I'm going to start playing at deliveries I shouldn't be playing at. There, inside edge. What happened? Was that a bump ball? Or did it not carry? To carry. And there we go. Towed that bat and that actually rolled along the ground to the keeper. Somewhat lucky, but we need all the luck in the world to score 109 runs with 3 wickets in hand. Against Australia, there's a mighty by a bowling lineup. Who went for the cut, overexcited. Thankfully, no one near the ball. I mean, even if I middled it, I would have got 1. That's definitely not worth the risk. I go for the cut. And I mean, I could have played that ball straight. Instead, I move away, cut the ball, and get 1 run. There we go, another over where my bowler doesn't have to bat. That shot is annoying me so much. Pull the ball or just stand there looking at it. Don't play that on drive. Go shot again. Was that off the glove? They are appealing, but I don't think the umpire is going to give it away. Please don't review it because that just looked out. Please don't. No. Oh, thank God. I just felt like it just popped right up off the glove. And I don't think it did. I think, yeah, that came off the forearm. So, yeah, good decision there. For a second, I thought I was done for. Let's just get off strike. We have another 3 wickets. Maybe if another wicket falls, and then I'll just do the hogging the strike bit. But for now, just take as many runs as possible. It doesn't matter if I have to keep Shami on strike for 5 balls even. Oh, he goes for a beautiful straight drive. Doesn't get anywhere near the ball. Yeah, I'm not going to waste a review on that. Here comes Umesh Yadav. Now we have only 2 wickets to go and another 100 runs. 107 runs. Oh God. Okay. Things just got really interesting for a second. Like 1 hour ago, I think it was looking like we're going to win this. Now it doesn't even look close. Flick bat onto the pad. Why is suddenly scoring runs so hard? I was scoring fine till about 8 balls ago. Now it's looking impossible to even get a single and get off strike. Through the covers, nicely driven. Come on, run. Come back for 2. Yeah, I have to take some risky 2s because I don't think I can score a boundary anywhere. I mean, for sure not turning hit a 6 or anything. So 2s are a safe bet. Oh God. Inside edge. And we'll take a single. 2 balls left in the over. Just don't get out. Block, or leave and leave. Or get hit on the body. Doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is not losing the 9th wicket. Yeah, very well ball. Keep balling there. Come on. Another ball. That's it. Goes full and straight. I don't know why I decided to drive that. I think driving full deliveries for 88 overs just made that my second nature. Flick too close and I'll make it. Umesh Yadav's got to play 4 deliveries. Come on, ball 1 on the pads and let me get off strike, please. Nope, he goes for that beautiful outswinger. Doesn't get the edge. Like he's taken 2 wickets in the last 4 overs. Before that, he was very unlucky. But in that 1 over, he destroyed our well-set partnership. Then took another wicket just for fun. And now we are in just deep trouble. Again, late. Bat onto the pad. And I'll get through. I'm scoring 1 or 2 runs, but not convincingly at all. Nicely bowled, full delivery. I could have driven, but you know what? 1 ball to go. I'll just defend, get through. Now there are 7 fielders on the deep. Where can I get to? Maybe hit it towards mid-wicket. Maybe mistime the ball a little. And there we go. I find the only fielder in the ring, except for the slip fielder and the keeper. The only fielder in the ring. And I hit it straight to him. He didn't have to move an inch. Open the face, but once again hit straight to the man. Throw to the bowlers, and at least this time, no. They are fielding like human beings. He can't be having that. That's for sure. Now once again 4 deliveries. Oh my God. Now we need exactly 100 runs to win. 2 wickets in hand. Our only hope is Kohli on the other end. 1 last batsman. I've been saying that for the last 200 runs. Blocked and I can't run. Short cover fielder. He's so annoying. He stops boundaries and he stops singles. Wonderfully played. Beautiful. Just keep doing that. Man, bat onto the pad, but this time I can't even run. Poor guy wants to run to the other end, but they're not letting him. Star comes in. Come on, give me a few boundaries here. I need that badly. Ball's full. Of course, I'm nowhere near the ball. Suddenly, these last 4 or 5 overs have made this match much more interesting. Also, much harder for me to bat. Again, flicked in the gap. That should be an easy 2, but even then, just throw to the bowlers and oh god, I'm so slow. So is the keeper. 90 overs gone, so we have batted for exactly 1 day and scored 346 runs. So, pretty good, pretty healthy run rate, that's for sure. Especially after our start where we were scoring at 2.5 runs an over. We have picked up, especially in the last 30 overs. There again on the pads. Beat him. Yes, it beats him. And we'll come back for 2. Three even slow. Oh man, I think they thought I'd only run 2. They slow down a little and we sneak in a quick 3. Now Yadav has got to face only 2 balls. This ball away from me. Nope, he ball straight and I drive for some. Oh god. I have to think and play. Think. That's why you have a brain. Last ball. No surprises. Here. Go on. This ball full or short away from me. And I flicked it. I think I can run 2. So I'll probably take that chance. And yeah, I'll make 2. Cameron Green has only bowled 5 overs. I mean, there are no bigger mysteries than that. I mean, you give your best over, you make him bowl like 30 overs, you make him bowl until he can't even run. But Australia have given him only 5 overs, he only gave 4 runs before this. And took 2 wickets of top order batsmen, not tail-enders or anything. Again, once again played straight. This open field is actually pretty easy. Until and unless I have to take a single. Here comes a 150. That's beautifully played. 293 minutes, almost 5 hours of batting. And another hour and a half. That's all we need. Again, driven straight. He's bowling full. His field is open. 2s are everywhere. Oh, beautifully bowled. There is the Cameron Green from his first spell where he just bowled like an absolute genius. He was swinging the ball, pitching the ball, exactly the same perfect place. Now look at that. 91.5 overs of just defending and leaving and running 2s. And there we go. Probably the loosest shot I've played all day. And doesn't cost me a wicket. That will be the end of session number 1 on day 5. Look at that. Missed. I just left a straight ball. Instead of leaving it, I had to put my leg in between. LBW Poland. We need another 84 runs. That's it. Stark starts off wide. He has bowled more than any fast bowler and he's bowled worse than any fast bowler as well. So the mystery continues. Their best bowler has bowled the least amount of overs and their worst. Look at that, full toss. Even a tail-ender drives him for 4. No, he doesn't. These outfields are just, man, they're just slow. The worst bowler has bowled the most number of overs and their best bowler has bowled the least number of overs. I think they're saving him for the next World Test Championship final. We will run through for a single now. 3 balls. How many can I score? I think I can score 2 and then a single, get out strike. So I just want him to play straight. Oh, come on, I can play a chip shot. Yeah, beautifully done. A lofted chip shot. Just a little bit of elevation and hit straight. That is my favorite. New favorite shot. Look at that. I did not want to keep it down. Just lifted it a little. Chipped it up in the air and got 4 for it. If you hit straight, you're always going to be safe. Of course, there's also the bowler who can't catch that ball. And come back for 2. Throw to the bowlers and no. Nothing dramatic. Just bowl wide or ball on my head and let me headbutt it away. But nothing on the stumps. Yeah, perfect. 150 Ks. He was excited for that ball. He wanted a wicket on that. Wait, that was a no ball. Now he gets another ball. Slightly better ball. 1 run closer as well with that no ball. 368. Full. Nicely played through mid-wicket. Classic ODI tactics there. Just dabbing the ball and getting ready to run to. Now, of course, we can't even think about taking singles, and especially in the first 3 balls. I need a 2. Again, play it straight. Come on, I can run this one as well. I think, yep, it should be. Come on, don't throw. Yeah, he throws to the keeper's end and again, much fuller once again. Nicely tapped down the ground, and we'll come back again for another 2. I don't think this open field is working, but they are going to continue with this, giving me easy 2s all around the ground. Again, punch, but this time much straighter. Can I make it though? I will try, and I'll make it. Look at that. That's the only time when timing a ball awfully helps you. You can run too easily. If I timed that, I could have barely run a single. Whew. Green. Every now and then he'll bowl a ball like that, and the batsman has no answers. No one would expect you to play a ball like that. Of course you're gonna get out on that. Of course, once again, 5 balls. I can run at least 3 2s, get 6 runs of this over. That's the reason the run rate is above 4. Played nicely though. And I'll come back. Come on, run. And we'll make it once again. Raining 2s here. Oh, it could have been an overthrow 4. But the only fielder in the entire 30-yard ring stops it. Oh god, now Stark is bowling well as well. Not well. I'm playing like I don't even know how to bat. So again, once again, I think I could hit him straight with a chip shot or along the ground. Let's see. I think it should be slightly fuller for me to chip that shot properly. 171. That is great. Pulled in front of square as well. That is aggressive batting, almost on the front foot as well, against a bowler who's bowling at 147 no less. 6-7 runs of this over. These last 4-5 overs have been very nice for us. They only need another 60. Again, flicked in the gap, and we should be able to come back for 2 again. But this is the last ball of the over, so I will just keep strike for the next one. The dangerous Cameron Green is going to bowl from the other end. Be careful here. Lovely drive. Beautiful drive. That deserves a 4. Timed so well. But it'll be only 2. No, it won't be 2. It will be a run out. Oh my god. That is probably the first time I've seen a direct hit from a fielder from long off in this game. And now we have only 1 wicket left and still 56 runs, 57 runs. No, now I'm scared to run 2s. A direct hit could come from anywhere. Now the number 11 has got to play 4 balls. Let's see. And he's bowling straight and full, just like he always bowls. Open field. Badly timed on purpose to get 2. No direct hits anymore. Oh my god, that was too close. And another chip shot, and that will be 4 as well. This time much better timed as well than the first one. In the air, but not looking to hit a 6. Just chipping it over the infield, or at least over the bowler's head, who's like 9 feet tall. Flicked again straight to that man. That man is annoying. I have to hit it behind square, and that is an easy boundary, but that gap is kind of hard to find. Now 3 balls. Come on, just block. Block number 1. Well done. Oh, quick. Went for the pull, but too late there. If this was a 30-yard pitch, I think I could have pulled it, but how many no balls is Stark going to bowl? Is he doing this on purpose to get an extra ball? And I'll flick it away. That will be an easy 2 or more. That's running away for 4. Kohli 183. That magical number with the Indian batsman. but it's usually 183 not out, but we need more here. We need another 44 and probably 40 from him. Ball straight, and yo, I found the gap. I thought I hit it straight to him, but I'll run 2, I think. Throws to the keeper end, and I'll make it. Just want to walk across and scoop him. Why is the flick not working all of a sudden? I'm just hitting it straight to him over and over again. Look at that aerial shot. Beautiful ground, but just intense action. 41 left. 1 wicket for Australia. And almost got that there. Cameron Green once again. That extra pace, but also that extra bounce, which saved me. And which has saved me countless times. 98 overs gone. 403 for 9. And pulled in front of square once again. There is a somewhat big gap there that allows us to get 2. Of course, thanks to the wicketkeeper. 188. I'm gonna reach my 200. I think by that time we will be about 10 runs away from the target. Once again, same range, but this time the mid-wicket fielder decides to chase. But the result is the same. This time more comfortably because the throw was to the wrong end. 190. The run rate is 4.14. Another 30 what? 7 runs. 37 runs. Come on, can I run 2? No, I already gotten a direct hit from mid-off. Now with only 1 wicket to spare, I think it would be foolish almost. And what a test match this has been. I mean, 1 wicket away. Of course, this match is not going to end in a draw. It's going to end with a result. But the result is still completely up for grabs. And again, Carey, whenever he catches the ball, it's about 2 inches away from his face. One or the other time he's going to get his face smashed in if he keeps doing that. Full again. It could have driven, but not a batsman. And the final ball of the over. Done and dusted. Let's go. I need another 4 or 5 overs because I'm starting to score at 6, 8 runs an over every over now because of the open field. Look at that punch nicely. Come on, run hard. Harder. And we'll make it. No direct hits. I still would have probably made it. But still, once in a blue moon, they'll hit the stumps. And still leaving that ball though. Still, I don't want to end up losing a test match with a caught behind, because those are the 2 things that annoy me the most. Caught behinds and losing test matches. Edged, and I think it went on 1 bounce. Oh, that's happened twice already. I think I picked it on the full, got the edge. Look at that, boom, and then pitches and goes to the keeper. Lucky there, lucky. Straight as an arrow, but slightly late. Once again, Poland hurries me, but this time it'll be an easy 2 because of the absolute awful timing. I just want to hit him away for 6 and finish this game in style, but I think we had to wait though. 32 runs, still a long way away, especially with 1 wicket in hand. Again, timed badly, so easy 2. Throw to the bowler's end once. No, he's gonna make me run every single run and dive every single time. Now I can go straight, but it's not a left arm bowler, so if I try to chip him straight, he might catch it himself. I don't think I can run 2, but I don't think I need to. This is the last ball. Well done. This is what we need to do. These last 2 overs have been perfect. Score 2s, 3 or 4 2s in an over, and then finish it with a single, get off strike and on strike for the next over. 100 overs gone, 415 for 9, but still the game has not been decided. Not even close. And we'll come back for 2. He throws to the keeper's end. And that will be 200. Yup. 200 of 263 ball, 330 minutes of batting, 14 fours and 1 very lucky 6 and a very special innings. Carries on, still not over, still 25 runs. Edged, in the gap it goes. We'll go for 4, no it won't. And we'll come back for 2. Yeah, that's how you throw. Learn from that guy. You never throw to the proper end. Can we finish this game in the next 3 or 4 overs? The quicker we finish, the lesser the chance of us getting all out. And look at that. Just pushed it. Didn't drive that away, just pushed it. And a comfortable 2. Straight again. Pushed nicely. Absolutely no power on that ball. And no on purpose as well. And we'll get 2 once again. That short pull. That is a Ricky Ponting-esque pull off the front foot. And that will be 4 after a long time. Almost off the front foot. In front of square. To a bowler who's bowling at 149. That's as epic as you get. He bowled short again, cut away, too risky, but I had to get off strike. That will be the end of another successful over, and we are only 16 runs away. Look at that wagon wheel. From exactly over the keeper to mid-wicket to covers to the straightest of straight drives, I have played them all. But it still all comes down to the next 16 runs, next about 20 balls or so. Australia just need that one magic ball. We need about 10 of those. 2 runs closer now. Only 14 more. I predicted we would win this match. If we did, in around 100 overs. And that's exactly what's happening though. Again in the gap. Come on. 2. And we'll make it once again. I think no direct hits anymore. You finish your quota for good fielding for the day. Now feel like you are players from Cricket 22. Exactly 12 runs. And he bowls a beauty of a ball. Poland. 18 overs. And he's bowled about 100. Awesome deliveries. That's driven away as well. Come on, can I come back for 2? That should be quick, yes. A fast bowler who's finally fast at running. Now 10 more. That's it. Another over and a half. Flicked in the gap. Will that be 4? No, it won't be cut off, but we will be able to get through for 2. I don't know, another 10 balls at most. I think this match is not going to last any longer. This innings has lasted 102 overs, but only it's all going to be decided in the next over and a half, and that's it. 437. Nathan Lyon comes in. A twist in the tail is there. And he bowls the widest of deliveries, but I'll play them now. Because if he bowls at the stump, I'll probably get out. He'll get 2 for that as well. 439. 5 more to go. I could come back. I did say I was going to hit a 6 when I was on 438. But I did not expect to be 9 down though. Again in the gap. Come on, 2. I have to make it. Just 3 more runs. Now the fielders have all covered up around the ground. I try to squeeze it out of the off stump, out of the wide line. He bowls a wide. Now only 2 away. I am going to aim for that gap between point and... he bowls a short ball and almost gets me. Nathan Lyon is in the middle of the pitch almost crying. Because he could have won the match for his team. Still he can, but let's see. Where is he going to go? He's going to go outside the off stump, driven, and it is in the gap. That should be at least 2, and we will complete this chase of 444 and win this historical test match. What a chase this has been. I've run 3, 1 extra run as well. What a finish. You've lost the game. We have won it by 1 wicket. What a close test match this was. It is probably the most exciting 4th innings you will see in a video game. I seriously hope you enjoyed this marathon of an innings of a video. Subscribe, it really means a lot. If you want to see some more awesome test cricket, I seriously cannot tell you if anything is more awesome than this match. But maybe this can be second best. Click the video on screen. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.